Hello, everyone, and welcome to Paxari Gaming. This is Reg, and this is episode number 11 of Ghost of Yotei. We're picking up after the end of the Tale of the Kitsune questline, where Atsu and Oyuki were playing the shamisen together. Now we're heading back to the Red Crane Inn to get some more intel. On Dojin, who is the current Kitsune. Oop. This does not look too good.
Atsu.
Okay, why can't I talk to her? What the heck? Pardon me while I walk around until I... Oh, there we go.
道順の仕業だよ。花畑を焼かれた嘘話だ。赤釣り屋の連中が巻き込まれたのはてめえのせいじゃねえぞ。慰めのつもり。怒りで我を忘れてたならしくじりがあるかもな。行方を知る手がかりを探そう。私も手伝う。小さな手形だな。子供か。俊平、馬屋の子。そいつのムクロを見たか。いや、逃げたのかもな。Atsu、何か聞こえる。
Poor kid, scared for his life.
そこにいるんだろ、おい。私だよ、俊平。
おゆきさんなの？
怪我はない？
うん、でもみんなが。
思い出しちゃダメだよ。あんたは無事だったんだ。
逃げたからだ。
逃げる他に道がない時もある。そう、何も悪くない。キュービ組は何か言ってたか？
何も聞いてないけど着物が濡れてた。それにあの匂いは花？祭りの木のような。
椿かもな。手塩川を南へ進むと滝があるんだ。そこの淵に椿が生えてる。穴よ。
行かないで。
ここの連中の敵を撃ってくる。さあ家にお帰り。母さんに甘えな。
分かった。
The Kitsune's fate.
花に詳しいんだね。お母が育ててた。どの季節でもいつも花の香りが漂ってた。今でも思い出せるほどだ。いつの日か見てみたいね。荒草まみれだぞ。だったら私が花を植えようか。あんたが良ければ。どうかね。六人衆を殺すのが先だ。よし、しばき。
供え物が増えてる。みんな不満があるんだな。
まだ供え物をしてんのか。
そりゃそうさ。怨霊が手塩ヶ丘で戦ってるらしいからね。今度は狐の資料と。
噂なんて真に受けるな。
みんなキュービ組に困ってるから噂を真に受けちゃうのも当然だよ。
はどこで知り合ったんだ？
あの子は辻で見つけたんだ。一人で生きていくには幼すぎて、養子になるには大きすぎた。
拾ったのか？
そうだね。初めは身を守る技だけを仕込むつもりが、もっと知りたいとねだるからいろいろと教えてやって。
そしてやがて男になってキュービ組に入った。よし。
道順が変わったのは斎藤に会ってから。
あいつが来たのか？
キュービ組の塩梅を見にね。二人が会わないようにしたけど、道順の方から近づいて。
斎藤に関わりを知られたわけか。
そして私を裏切るよう道順をそそのかしたのさ。
てめえが邪魔だと思っていたならただ殺せばいいだろう。
罰するためだ。面で素性を隠す女など誰とも通ずることはないのだとね。
違ったな。
見てごらん、椿が咲いてる。祭りの香りに似てる？
お母の庭に戻ったみたいだ。行け、しばき。キュービ組の着物は濡れてたはず。
滝には秘密があるのが決まり。
ユキ、見ろ。
職人の技が随分と光ってるね。
壊してやろうじゃないか。手を貸せ。引け。
This will probably be the shortest episode in the series, because I really want to wrap up
間違いないね。
at least as much of this as I can. I think we'll be able to finish Kitsune's tale.
開かない。
そうだろうね。印探しの始まりだ。
一つだけわからないことがある。どうして道順は宿で働くてめえを襲わなかった？
あの子は武力よりも知力を得てとするからね。だから二代目になれた。
ひ弱ってことか。
侍どもがのさばってたことは派手に動かない口実になってた。あいつらが去った今、
動くしかなかった。それにしてもここにいるんだろうな。
隠れ家の数は限られてる。いくら手塩が丘でも。
We had been doing hour and a half to 2 hour episodes. This one will be slightly less than an hour and a half. But all the ones after that will be back.
気づかれたと思った方がいいね。
We'll be back to its 2 hour plus time limit. But let's make it through this part first.
なんだ不気味な。
Got a feeling we're going to be chasing Kitsune, the new one, Dojin Kitsune, through this tunnel for a while.
見て、土に跡がついてる。
隠れ道だ。
キュービ組が待ち構えてるのは間違いない。罠にはまるふりをして返り討ちにしてやろうじゃないか。
And of course, more puzzles. Or not. That one was pretty easy.
暗いな。
だったら耳を澄ましな。足音を、息遣いを捉える。修行を思い出すんだ。いいね。
A reminder, this is the only one of the Yotei 6 who loves using traps and puzzles throughout his little region, which is pretty interesting. And thank goodness it's not through the whole game, because it would definitely slow things down a lot. We see people below, but I don't know whether... I don't think they're bad guys. Well, maybe they are. Maybe... I'm wearing the wrong armor, actually. I should be wearing the crimson kimono to lower enemy detection. I mean, the good thing about the game is that it allows you to change armor on the fly. I don't always remember to do it, but it does allow you to do that.
いつもの手に戻るしかないね。
その方が早い。ありがてえ。片付いたな。
忍び寄るのはまだ増えてのようだね。
呪いのは苦手だ。ここは何なんだ。
地図があるようだけれども、道中の何を企んで。Atsu、見てごらん。
南は長崎まで印をつけてるが、
九尾組を狼に潜らせる。あの手この手で企みを引き伸ばしてきたのに、さすが道順は聞き分けがいいね。
殺す道理が増えたな。頭が消えれば忍びも無用の長物だ。
そして斎藤も本土の耳目を失うね。
抜け口はどこにある？
ここだね。はしごを探してみる。やるだろう？
今の道順見るのも辛いんじゃねえか。
この子に託せるとせっかく見込んでいたのにね。
風が来てる。
外に通じてるようだ。 用心して。ここは待ち伏せにうってつけだ。
I don't guess I really need to. I need to get closer for one. I don't guess I really need a stealth outfit, stealth armor for this. Because I can see them, they can't see me. I guess as long as I'm quiet and they think they can't be seen, I should be able to kill most of them. Okay, so maybe I did need the stealth armor.
なるほどな、待ち伏せだ。
私の教えが生きてるよ。
様への献上品だ。その首もらうぞ。
そうすりゃあんたも死ななかった。
覚悟しろ。
道順の教えがいい。
誇らしげに言うな。 あの花畑のことだが、道順に会ったのは裏切られて以来初めてか。
後を追ってはいたよ。旅人やら村人やらをさらい始めてからは特にね。でもいつも出し抜かれた。
ずっと話もしてないんだの。
何言えばいいのさ。
ここだ。
手を貸すよ。
よくぞここまで来た。裏切り者を渡すならば逃がしてやってもいいぞ。
裏切り者？誰のことだ？
どちらも殺せ。
言い置くことは。
一息で仕留める。
Atsu、上だ。なるだけ長引かせて疲れさせるつもりだ。
くたびれたか？
まだまだ。
また増えた。
これだけ来るってことは道中に近づいてるんだ。
ここにいるならな。
いるよ、わかる。
Gotta make sure I loot. Hopefully this is really the last guy left. I feel like we've fought like 80 or 90 people since we got into this little cave, ravine, whatever this is, area. This little trail that we're on.
ユキ、言っておくが迷いは捨てろ。
何のこと？
内心、道順はあの頃のままだ
By
と
the time
思
we
っ
get
て
to
いる。
Kitsune, we won't have any.
今は斎藤のもんだ。忘れるな。
Any consumables or throwables left. I think we used them all up in this last little fight.
Ikerka.
ああ、迷うもんか。
Finally.
真相を知ってなおその女の隣に立つか。
仇は同じだ。
斎藤様か。ユキほど義理に熱いしもべはおらんぞ。
でたらめよ。
お主の母を見殺しにした。よく覚えているだろう。
違う、圧。
ユキは主に背かんぞ。
すでに背いたぜ。俺を逃した。
それきりで許しに足るものか。
足してくさ。
ならばユキともども死ぬ。
圧は道中、他は任せな。
過ちだとなぜ気づかん。
修行を思い出すんだよ。海で探るんだ。
Okay, so he does switch weapons. I thought he was only going to be using the Kusarigama, but apparently not.
顔ぶれはしまいだ。
隠れてないで戦え。
Okay, he's gonna make me have to hunt him down. Really? After all of this?
Atsu, こっちに逃げた。
Okay. Cool. Oyuki is... Okay. Well, he didn't run very far. Not bad.
なぜ抗える。
Yeah, I have
嘘と
help.
誠を見極めてんだ。幻はもう聞かないよ。下りな道中。
貴様になど従うか。斎藤様こそ我が主。
見る目のねえ野郎だ。ユキは育ての親。どうして裏切った。
いつまでも過去に囚われているからだ。貴様も同じよ。斎藤様の志、それがしが共に遂げる。
あんたは捨て駒だ。
いいな。捨て駒にしたのは貴様だ。斎藤様から離れるために。殺すのですかって。
あんたの主は斎藤なんだろう。
There we go. I was trying not to
こ
die.
の子が死んだのは私のせいだね。
てめえはトガだらけだが、道順は自業自滅だ。斎藤は忍び頭を失った。今はそれでいい。
次はどうする。
妖帝6人衆の残りを殺す。俺の成果で落ち合おう。また後でな。
Atsu、礼を言う。信じてくれたこと。
じゃあまたな。
Saito headquarters. Koga Fortress.
それはそうと、 鬼と狐の二人も蛇と同じく見事に切られたとか。
なぜたった一人の女にそのような所業が？
ああ、兄貴は知らねえのか？怨霊なんだ。冥府から蘇った女。
百姓が好きそうな噂だ。
あの夜の呪いだったりしてな。
黙れ、たわけたことを抜かすな。幕府にへつらう待つまい。敵はあやつらだ。仇討ちに囚われた女などではない。
はあ、父上。
仰せのとおり。
Okay. So, the Kitsune's fate. So now that we have wrapped up that member of the Yotei Six.
音あの世で待っててくれ。
There's some things we're going to want to do before we... There we go. Before we pursue the dragon. I was listening. Before we pursue the dragon and his brother, Saito's sons. So we're going to do Kusarigama's shame. Because remember, we haven't maxed out the Kusarigama, the Odachi, and the Yari. Those are things we're going to do before the end of the game. So we need to progress each of their storylines until we get to the end part. And the reward I think you get is you actually get their weapon. So he's here at the end. Hey, buddy.
榎本師匠、鎖釜の鍛冶師は無事だ。九尾組の隠れ家も潰した。
何を見つけた？
捕虜だ。あの男は人を捕らえてるようだ。あちこちから。
憎しみを募らせる一方が導いてやれると思っていたが、わしのせいで大勢が苦しんでる。
あいつを止めよう。
そうだな。ついぞ望みは叶わぬまま今は無害でしまった。戦いに備えねば。
The Kitsune's, oh, sorry, the Kusarigama's shame.
教えたい技がある。自然の中か
To
ら
learn some
思
more
いついた。
techniques.
影軸から学び技を習得しなさい。
鎖を前方に投げる。
Without finding a reflection altar.
敵を捕らえて引き寄せる。
まず相手の構えを崩せ。それから死に至らしめる一振りだ。
単純な技のようだな。
そして強い。鎖釜と同じくこの技は扱いやすいが、手潮が丘の大雨のように気力を吸い取るだろう。
面白い技だ。
んだ、得得できれば達人と互角に戦える。わしと試合。いいぞ。扱いを心得たな。
Like beating up on the other
相手
guy.
が孫でなければなお良いが。
躊躇するなら俺が変わるぞ。どうする？
ありがたい。亡き娘の子を切ると思うとな。心が揺らぐわ。
どうやって見つける？
策がある。来い。 森を見てみろ。
I'm guessing this is going to
獣道。
見ようとしなければ見えん道だ。
this is going to end with a confrontation with his grandson.
森を抜けた先に道がある。
ん？木々が目隠しになっている。都合が良い。
あれは焚き火の跡か。
完全に当たらず人目にもつかん。見られでは困るものを運ぶにはもってこいのものばかりだろう。
九尾組はあそこを通る。
捕虜を連れて行く道だろう。
使わない手はない。待ち伏せしよう。
そうだな。おテントの元に孫ばさらす。行くぞ。
策があると言ってたが。
わしが浪人を演じる。疲れたじじいな。おめさんは隠れろ。九尾組が近づいたら
飛び出す。
ぬがるな。まず火をたげ、それから身を隠せ。よく孫と狩りに出かけて木ば囲んで飯食ったな。
九尾組に入ったのはてめえのせいじゃね
え。まあな、それにもわしの恥だ。旅の方、温まりませんか。
じいさん、俺たちに出くわしたのが運の尽きだな。
はて、
助けを呼んでも無駄だぞ。
今だ。
誰だ。
まさか俺は信じやしねえぞ。やがれ。
てめえの孫はいたか。
いや、用心しておけ。
おいじいさん、本当にあんたなのか。
ようやくあの山を降りたんだな。
孫の顔が見たくてな。今のお前を見て亡き母は何と言うかの。
あんたが稽古をつけてくれたら母も喜んだろうな。もう顔も忘れたが。
憎しみがたぎっているからだ。
そしてその女、狐を殺したそうだな。俺と似たものじゃねえか。
俺の母も殺されたが、罪なき連中に怒りをぶつけたりはしねえ。
邪魔立てさせないんだろ、そもそも。
思い直してくれ。お前を切りたくはない。
母が死んだ時、俺たちの縁も切れた。どちらも殺せ。
ほら、
わしにかなうと思うか。
Okay, let's try this again.
ずっとそばにいてくれれば。いや、そばにいてやりたかった。
知ってた。
わしらは本のようなもの。そしてこれが結びだ、お前にとっての。
じいさん、達者で生きろ。
Atsu、
師匠、残念だ。
ようやく終わったのがせめてもの救いだ。わしにはこやつを切れなかった。
他の道があればよかったな。
いつか分かり合える日が来ると思っていた。なすべきことをなしたとはいえ、こだえてしまうな。よこ、ここは風が強い。弟子にいつも言ってる。戦で負った傷はかすり傷に過ぎんと。痛みなんぞ忘れろ。くずげるなとな。
だが傷は心にもつく。
しかり、己の教えに苦しむとはな。そして手塩が丘は未だ危うい。
九尾組の中にも孫のような輩はいる。
あやつらの怒りを野放しにはできんな。狐は死んだ。今なら穏やかな地に戻せる。隠れ家を全て見つけて捕虜を救ってやってくれ。
できることはする。
妙に聞こえるかもしれんが、ここの百姓はたくましい。実にな、助けになるだろう。最後に見せたいものがある。孫の頼みを拒んでしまった時、わしの義芸はついえると悟ったが、思い直した。
それを告げるのは今を生きる者だけだ。
おめさんは生きているぞ。何と呼ばれようとな。
俺は仇を全て撃った後どうするか
わからんだけだ。見ろ、俺はわしが初めて手にした鎖鎌だ。
格別のものだ。
お使いいれば心強い武器になる。あれを爪から引き抜ければ、それこそ鎖鎌を極めた証。その時が来たらおめさんにやる。
今後も修行に励もう。
The Kusarigama's shame. In order to remove that, you have to have unlocked... First of all, I should be using the Kusarigama and not a katana. But in order to get that, you have to unlock all of the technique points for the Kusarigama. And then you come back and then you can get it. So there's a similar sort of quest for the Yari and the what's the other one? The Yari and the Odachi. Okay, so let's go to the deserted village. Yeah, every time it tells me play the Song of the Wolf and I try to play the Song of the Wolf, it won't let me do it. So I think you have to do it before you get close to these homesteads, or in this case, the deserted village. But I'm going to... Well, that didn't work. The goal was to stealthily kill a lot of them with my bow and arrow and then fight whoever's left. There we go. This is the one I was looking for. Right. Anytime you can get the multiple shots, I think that's great. And once you get the reticule to turn red, it's like an automatic kill. And I hear the wolf nearby Kiba, so maybe she'll show up. Yeah, that shot is inescapable. I mean, once it's locked on, you're done. And it works for, I guess they're field bosses. It works for them as well. I was hoping he didn't see me, but apparently not. I missed. Okay, well, that was a little sloppier than it needed to be. Trying to see who else is left. There are a couple of people left. Yeah, I'm out of heavy arrows. I see some in the distance over there that I need to kill him before I can get to it. Okay, Kiba, I need you. I know you're near. There we go. Okay. Arrows right here. I like that it gives you a split. It gives you heavy arrows and regular arrows, which I like. There's going to be my next technique point once I clear this area. Okay, well, that didn't really reach. Got some more arrows. I messed up twice. Wow. He might be the only one left. Okay. That should get him to come over and we can both attack him. Kiva, what are you doing? You're a wolf. You should be able to smell the guy. Attack. Well, you were a really big help, little girl. Very sweet of you. Guess he wasn't the last one. No. No, okay. There's another section over there. You have another puzzle box. I keep forgetting to do those. Okay, now I think now there's only one left. Let's grab these arrows. Oh no, there's two left. Okay, so there's two. There's this guy, which I'm gonna get. And then there's the guy in white. Grab some more arrows. He's calling for help. It will never arrive. And that should do it. Yep, here we go. The deserted village is complete. And we get a technique point. So that's how much more we have to do before we can actually unlock. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus on the Odachi, the Yari, and the Kusarigama. So we can complete the master's quest lines. It'll take a while because we need technique points in order to do that. So the Nakajima Ice Cave hideout is where we are now. And in here, there should be another technique point. Yeah, I think this is one of the quieter cave hideouts. I'm not sure. Like the other ones we were on, I don't know whether it's because the Kitsune is dead or not. I mean, there are definitely still 9 tails around, so it's not like they're all gone because the Kitsune is gone. But there certainly seems to be fewer of them. There is a upcoming quest that has them in it as well. Remember, we still don't yet have the kunai. Well, it looks like a big jump. Okay, all right. Yeah, cave is easily lootable when there's not a lot of people around trying to kill you while you're looting. Okay, more loot. No enemies. I mean, when you're exploring, you do get a little paranoid when you've been in an area where you're constantly being attacked by tons of enemies. And all of a sudden you get to the same place that looks very familiar, and then there are no enemies. Like, okay. What was the purpose of coming up here? Okay, so we made it through the ice cave, and we eventually got to this hideout. And unfortunately, it's one of these places where, one of the few places actually, where it's just very cold. It does have an effect on you. I think, I know there's a charm that you can use, but Taro's armor, I think, is the best armor if you don't have the charm. I don't have the charm. I think it's the charm of Inner Fire. And there's another charm that reduces the impact of blizzards. I don't know whether this constitutes a blizzard or not, but it's cold. You guys are getting the truncated version of all of this. You've seen me do enough of the hideouts to not want to watch me, you know, stealth my way through the whole thing. So I'll show you guys me taking out the enemies and then getting to the technique point, the altar. You guys have seen Kiba save my life twice in the same episode. Jeez. Okay, we've reached the altar, and we have another puzzle box. Good news is we can just fast travel out of here. All right. Nope, we're going over to... Okay. All right, you can do that. And we'll get the next one as well. That'll help keeping track of the enemies. Nakajima Ice Cave hideout is done. So we have another altar. Oh, we have a hot spring. It's been a while. Actually, they are right next to one another.
6人衆の一人を許せる日が来るとは。あの夜のことをユキもよく知ってる。一人きりの辛さも。それを誰かと分かり合えるのは初めてのことだ。
I'm guessing there are not many more of these left. I haven't figured out how to see what percentage complete and which percentage aren't complete. I think you can only do that at the end of the game, actually. Because you can go back and continue stuff after the main story ends. So I think it's meant for you. Although I don't know why they wouldn't put it in a game. It would be much more helpful to do it that way. And I've actually bought all of the maps that I could buy. Okay, this is what happens when you get caught in this part of the map for some reason. You know, they don't just fight you and kill you. They take you because they want Saito to actually execute you. This has happened to me a couple of times, but this is the first time I'm showing it. And it works out the same time every time. You can get the chain assassination in. You steal whatever's in the chest, you take your horse, you ride off, and try not to get caught again. So we have a Sumi painting, which has been a little while since we did one of those. And this will be the last thing we do. I couldn't figure out how to get to that other altar. I think I need to take a different route to get there. So we'll handle that in another episode. But we're going to do the Sumi painting and wrap up here. This makes me wonder whether I could have added this to the last episode, but then it would have made it a 3.5-hour episode, which I think is too long. And if I add it to the next one, same thing. It'll end up being a 3.5-hour episode. So unfortunately, this is shorter than normal, but we got a lot done. Another of the Yotei 6 is gone. We have, I don't know whether brothers count as 1 or 2. But anyway, we have them, and then the final would be Lord Saito himself. And we have a couple other things we want to do. There's another armor set that I want to get. I want to upgrade as much as I can. I want to complete any bounty that I can. And I want to make sure that, at least from the weapon standpoint, that they're all maxed. There may be a couple other technique points that I need in order to complete all of them, but that would mean making sure that I have all of the altars done. Okay, nope, I did include this other altar, so this is another altar. And then we wrap up for real. I go all the way out to survival and get this hostile intuition. And then after this, everything else goes into those weapons. So with that, we are done with episode number 11. I will see you in the next episode, episode 12, where we will continue our quest to deal with the members of the Yotei 6. We're going to be doing the winter farms. That will get us the kunai. All right. Thank you guys for joining me. I will see you in the next episode. Please like and subscribe. Take care. Bye-bye. Uploads every Tuesday and Friday.